So I've been thinking lately about trying to get myself on a positive journey. You know, I've always been putting myself aside to try to get one more thing done, one more thing done. And I've known in my head for a while now that I need to put aside time every day for self-care. And I'm not talking about the same kind of self-care maybe other people are talking about. I don't really enjoy massages or anything like that. It's not about making sure you get pampered or your legs shaved or anything like that. I care more about getting my mindset healthy and trying to learn how to stay positive and dwell on the positive things even when negative things are happening around you, and not being reactive to others or my environment, because I got no control over that. But I would have control over my own reactive emotional response with a little bit of help. If you set aside time to focus and maybe ask the universe to help guide you, call out to your soul society or your spirit guides or your higher power, whatever you believe in. Everybody calls it something else, but I believe the Holy Spirit is connected to all of us and has all of us connected to that higher source, that higher power. Even though we'd be on such a little spark of that connection, I think we're still just all intertwined and connected. So that's, I think, why we're so reactive to each other. But some of us are even more reactive. And I really honestly think it's always been a problem for me. I've always envied the person who can sit back and keep their mouth shut and just process everything and nobody knows what's going on in there. I've always envied that person. There's been times when I should have kept my mouth shut and I just couldn't. Mosquitoes are all over eating me up. But it's beautiful out here. It's just been rainy the last couple days, and typically we don't have mosquito issues, but right now we do, just because of the high moisture. And they want fresh blood. So anyways, so I'm thinking about a journey. Packy's journey of positivity. I need to learn to stay more positive. I need to learn to stay in a place of love. And I also challenge you, if you're struggling with stuff like that, to maybe join me on the journey. One of the things that I think is beneficial is putting aside the technology and not allowing it to consume you and drag you in and stay up past your bedtime. So one of my challenges is to put the iPad away and go to bed an hour earlier every night. That's a challenge I'm putting on myself, because I did that last night and it really helped. It really helped be in a better mindset the next day and not as tired. Obviously. Another thing that I would like to challenge you to join me on is, if we have a cell phone, we all are probably subject to scrolling on some kind of media site, whether it's Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is. And I challenge you to stop scrolling in a timely manner. Like, it pulls us in, and then before you know it, an hour's gone by. Well, what if we acknowledged we were doing that, and even though the things we're seeing are interesting and we keep saving reels or whatever because we want to try it, how about we control ourselves and say, That's enough for right now. I've seen 5 different things that I'm interested in, and this is my challenge to myself. Put it down now, because there's no way you can do all of it, and pick one thing and actually follow through and do it. I mean, if you're interested enough to watch it and save it because you want to try it, like a recipe or an exercise, whatever it is, then I challenge you to join me in actually trying to put the technology down, put the reels down, and try one of those things that you saved. Actually put it in your life and try it. For me, it was starting to prep some plant-based meals. Not that I'm saying I'm going to go completely plant-based diet, but I really do think the overall American diet is not healthy. And I really do think that we need to get away from anything already processed and ready for eating. And we need to get as close back to nature as we possibly can with our food source to try to provide us with this best of a healthy option for our future that we can provide ourselves with. So why not put the reels down and quit living through everybody else's success and make ourselves successful by adding one of those good nutritional meals to our daily routine or our weekly routine, adding one of those awesome, neat mobility exercises to our daily routine instead of just watching someone else do it. We can make our own lives awesome if we stop living through them. Yes, it's good to see some of the things that they do because it inspires us, but also we need to have self-control in that and actually then put it down, then pick up the challenge and actually do it. Quit watching and watching and watching and never doing. And that's my challenge to you. All right, that's enough for today. Peace out. Packy's Journey of Positivity. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to call this little small short video series. Hopefully, I can inspire someone else. Other than that mosquito there.